Time flies, some say, but where does time come from? Not long ago, Mommy gave me this cool watch and said, "Victoria, I will love you until the end of time." I know she means she will love me forever. Now, I get to celebrate my birthday once a year, so a year seems like a long time to me. Where does a year come from? Well, these days, a year happens to be the time that the Earth takes to orbit or go around the Sun one time. Actually, the Earth takes 365 days and 6 hours to go around the Sun one time. That is why every 4 years we get a leap year, which means we add one extra day to February to make up for those extra hours. Anyhow, it wasn't always the same. History says that we have had different years. Sumerians and Babylonians had years of 360 days, which means that the years in Daniel's times are not the same as the years we have right now. A month is similar to a year in that it is the time that it takes the moon to orbit around the Earth. A day is the amount of time that the Earth takes to rotate on its axis. In other words, to go around itself. As the Earth rotates, each area of its surface takes a turn to face the Sun and get warmed by it. The surface of the planet that faces the Sun has daylight, and the part that is not getting the Sun is dark. It is night. Some say the Egyptians were the first to divide the day into 12 hours and the night into 12 hours. Some say it was the Babylonians. Regardless, this happened a long time ago. Again, this division of time was based on an astronomical event, the stars that they were able to observe. We know that the hours haven't always had the same duration. For example, the hours in the summer were longer than the hours in winter. They accommodated the time of their hours to fit in their seasons. The civilizations that first divided the day into hours had a numeral system based on 12 or 60. These were convenient numbers to do math with. For example, using the joints of their fingers, they could use their hand to count up to 12. And 60 is a number that can be divided into several other smaller numbers without remainder. 60 is divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, and 30. So the ancient civilizations decided to divide the hours into 60 minutes and every minute into 60 seconds. Easy math. The week time period can be a little more complicated to understand. The Encyclopedia Britannica says that the week of 7 days is a unit of time artificially devised with no astronomical basis. This is when the 7 days divide the world, because you either believe the 7 days of the week come from the biblical narrative of the origins, or you don't. I believe in the story in Genesis. I know that the 7 days of the week are the period of time set by God to remind us that He is the Creator. Furthermore, every week I honor my Creator and recognize His lordship over time by keeping the Sabbath day as He has asked me to keep in the 4th commandment. So where does time come from? If you are like me, then time comes from the Creator.